see I be playing late at night, first thing in the morning, following day too. So I'm a little tired, but I gotta crank out these videos. Let's see. Hold on. Complete the first keeper trial. Attend flying class, learn the curse with Sebastian. Meet Professor Weasley in the second floor corridor. Okay. This should be the room of requirement, so I'm actually interested to see what this is about. You see it so much in Harry Potter, and to finally actually go to the room yourself, it's amazing. You can go to wizard school and actually learn magic. What magic do you think you would want to learn? I mean, of course, any magic, but what would be your first spell you would want to master, right? All right, so I want to take this time right now to thank you guys for being great viewers and viewing this content. Keep trying to bring you this content as fast as I can. So hit that like button, share, and subscribe. We'll bring you content as fast as I can. I always hit the X button for some reason.
Professor Weasley?
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
I thought the room of requirement only presented itself to those in need. Right?
What is this place?
This is the room of requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it.
See?
Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor?
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it.
I'm automatically looking for book pages because
there's no chance I'm
feel like there'd be
covering
one in
over
here.
this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Evanesco, y'all. Alright, that's a tricky one here. Little S turns. But nevertheless, I've done it. Alright,
Splendid.
so
Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs.
hold on, I gotta put it in a wheel slot here. Evanesco. Where would that be? Oh, I see it. It's a green one. My first green spell,
Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
Okay. Have an escort for the win.
Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. Can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
I don't know why it gives you Moonstone though. That's what I've been thinking about. Keep my eye open for some pages. Alright, gotta pull this out. What is it? Ooh, free runner. The Cobalt Debonair Ensemble. Can I not just go back up this way? No, I couldn't. Yeah. I figured for how fast I slid. Sorry. Well, the wrong spell.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
He tried, but... Alright, well. Anything else in there?
Revelio.
Looks like I missed a bag of money. How can I get that? You know, I didn't know you could do that.
Revelio.
We can look at that anytime. Where? Should I keep my eyes off of the bags of money now? I straight up missed. Maybe I just can't get it from that angle. Bit offended the room thought I needed a bath. Cheeky thing.
Revelio.
A lot of little things in here. What the heck are those? Chinese lanterns. Can't get that bag of money though.
Revelio.
Leviosa!
Where's that bag of money though?
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, I thought it was another little secret path or something. See a bunch
Revelio.
of blocks ahead. Not gonna lie, but did they follow me? Lanterns.
What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
I was trying to actually see if I can catch it, but maybe
Accio.
too close. And they got the people in the paintings, town people, and I'm trying to figure out why. Was that the snitch just now? I think it was. I hear it. I don't know what I can do with this.
Leviosa. Accio.
Okay. No understanding there. I mean, that's what I would imagine. I did get it. The snitch is in there though. It seems like there's no way in there though. If he was, I don't hear it now. Oh, that's crazy.
Revelio. Accio. I hope that house elf can find us in here.
How come it worked the first time, but it doesn't work now? Maybe at a certain angle.
Revelio.
Oh, I gotta go back to find her, I think, anyway, so.
Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you.
Maybe she'll come to me.
Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
Like he teaching me to like channel my magic or something. Powerful magic, indeed.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
You have blocked the depth of description. Use it to reveal magical properties of any unidentified gear you've collected. I wonder. Oh yeah. Those things that I found that I never got a chance to use. Increases anti-magic field meter rate. Not bad. Also got this. And then what was the new bliss coat? Or no bliss coat. Not bad, all white. This is what we just got. Well, I can use the patterns even though I didn't unlock it yet. That's fine. I actually like that. Do I have a scarf color that goes with that? That I do. I don't know if I want to use that one though. Oh, that's better. Yeah, it's fire. Get down with that. I just got this strong. Kind of throw the blue in there. I like the shoes, honestly. A little bit better. Yeah, I like that. Alright. Enough of that.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Honestly, I'm looking at the sign. I'm trying to think the name of the sign. I can't think of it, but it looks very familiar.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Okay. So, for the conjuring spell, it seems like I feel like you're not gonna have enough, like, will space. Alright, so. Let's see. Change the item to be used in the room. Statues. I'm trying to actually just find what I need. That's a description. So what if I do potions? Okay, I see. A lot of moonstone. Alright, so what's the difference? A small scientific potion station. One burner for brewing potions. One burner. Small botanical potions. Electrical potion stations with, I guess it's just the style of the burner. They all have different colors. Okay, you can position it around the room. It's fire. Is it a big enough wall? No, it's only 4 corners. So, put it there. The normal plants. This one. I'll put it on this wall over here.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds.
These are some of the things I collected. Unlocked, maybe. I don't even see the point of that. I just want to see what it was. Alright, cool.
Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deke?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deke has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Yeah. It's got some rugs, a couple chairs now, small table. It's giving me stuff now. Like I just moved in.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
I mean, what's there from that movie? Now I kind of see why you should. To add this purple phone, put that right there.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
Okay, this is anything different than a lot of them. Got it though.
Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
Alright, so while I'm doing this, I figured this is my third slot, right? Yeah, alright, so I'll put that there. Excuse me. Hovered over the wrong icon. The thing is, I wasn't trying to change the floor. I was trying to change the,
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony.
trying to put it like that.
Your
Like that.
space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
A lot going on in this little room. Where are you even going, Deep?
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
A cool moonlit ambient sounds perfect. I like something natural and earthy, dark and mysterious. Let's go dark and mysterious.
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Okay, I see.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
What is going on, bro?
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Shoot, that's a lot to take in for one episode. Alright, well, I kinda want to see this other space now, though. Was it this way? No. Oh, this way, right? Yeah. A whole nother space. Alright. When we come back on the next episode, we'll pick up on the next quest. Actually want to see what that is. Back to the map chamber. Guarding Leviosa. Acquire and use a Venom Tentacula and use Mandrake on multiple enemies simultaneously. I've noticed that I'm a little higher than a lot of the quests that's asking for. Like, this is level 10. I'm level 18 already. So, either I'm leveling up extremely fast or I'm finding things to do that's leveling me up. But either way, we'll come back and do that on the next episode. Well, guys, thanks for watching. Follow, like, share, subscribe. I'll see you on the next episode. Peace.